My name is Remains West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place for separating facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about somebody that has been on the news for quite some time now for some very condescending reasons. This is the personage of Kemi Badenoch or Kemi Badenoch, or one Kemi that is in UK. She's a parliamentarian, and apparently she is a Nigerian slash a British citizen. And right now she's talking a lot of trash about Nigeria in the UK, giving interviews, talking down on Nigeria, insulting the country. This woman, they call her the Right Honorable Kemi Badenoch. She's a British MP. And apparently she's a Yoruba woman from Nigeria. Nigeria. Her parents, her real name is Olukemi Olufontu Adegoke. Now, our Yoruba sister. So what's happened with this woman is that she was born in the UK. Okay, she was born in the UK. 1980, the same age with me. Voila. Then they brought her to Nigeria to school. She was here maybe from 2 to 16 years. Then she went back to the UK. And she says she walked her way all the way to the top to become an MP in UK. Now, what is wrong with this woman? This woman, for me, is the poster child, the perfect poster child for a Negropean. A Negropean, which is an African that have been fully educated, brainwashed, and whitewashed in the Western academical, spiritual way of thinking. And now she doesn't claim to, she says she's not even a Nigerian anymore. She has been brainwashed or whitewashed. Maybe they whitewashed her, or she whitewashed herself to the point whereby she hates everything about being an African, especially her own country, Nigerian. And what she's doing now is that she's going around the world, going to TV studios, giving speeches, interviews to demarket Nigeria. Anytime she's on the news, she always says something bad about Nigeria, that Nigerians, people are not good people, that they only come to the UK to reap where they did not sow, to benefit from the UK government or the country, and they bring nothing of value to the UK except to come and take things. This is the latest one she's saying, that Nigerians come to the UK to come and benefit, take benefits. They don't contribute anything. They come to a country where they had nothing of value to the country, and they come to live a good life. They come to reap the reward. They come to make money. They come to exploit the country. And so our stance now, or our mission now, is to make sure that Nigerians don't have enough opportunities, or don't have opportunities to succeed in the UK. So she has been very influential and instrumental in tightening the UK immigration laws to make it difficult for Nigerians to come to the UK, to acquire UK citizenship, to even get jobs in the UK, to even study in the UK. She is responsible for all these things, for tightening or creating tougher laws for Africans, i.e. Nigerians, from our own country. And she goes around saying things almost on a monthly basis. And this has gotten to the attention of so many Nigerians. And even it has gotten to my attention. So me, myself, I want to say my 2 cents on this issue. This woman, the way I see her, she's a perfect poster child of a Negropean and a brainwashed African. Apparently, she's suffering from self-hate and inferiority complex. This is a woman that her parents are called Nigerians. Her parents left Nigeria to the shores of the UK to obtain or acquire the same thing that she herself is now fighting to block other Nigerians from obtaining. Her parents were born in Nigeria, both parents. They migrated to the UK. They acquired UK citizenship. They even gave birth to her to the UK back then. A child born in the UK is an automatic UK citizenship. So she acquired a UK citizenship by birth, by virtue of the fact that her parents were there. But what did she do now? She has stopped that law. She has blocked it, changed it, that foreigners can no longer acquire citizenship by birth in the UK. And of course, she is a product of citizenship by birth. Our parents, our own parents, direct parents, are immigrants, bloody immigrants to the UK. Now she has blocked the law that you cannot get UK citizenship very easily. You have to work and pay taxes for 10 years before you now get citizenship in the United Kingdom. Our parents did not work and pay taxes for 10 years before they got their own citizenship. So why is this woman? She claimed that Nigerians contribute nothing to the economy of the UK, to the country. What did our own parents contribute to the UK? We should ask her this question. So far, no of our interviewers or people that are all these TV studios or radio stations, they have not been able to ask her what our own parents contribute to the UK to be granted working status and citizenship. We should ask her that question. Your own parents were immigrants, okay? She's what they call an anchor baby. They carry you, come, they get belay, they carry your belay, come born for there. Same thing most our politicians are doing in America that Donald Trump has already stopped. Most politicians and rich people in Nigeria and Africa, what they do is that when their wife is pregnant, they fly abroad to go and give birth, so that the child will acquire citizenship abroad, so that it will be easier for them to be going to that country or to acquire citizenship or residency in the future. This is exactly what our own parents did to get her a UK citizenship. So she is very, very guilty of the things that she is now trying to block. Apparently, she sees herself as a star, as somebody that is different, somebody that is among the good immigrants. And she have now taken this struggle to the fact that she always say bad things about Nigeria. Anytime she opens her mouth, she doesn't say anything good about the country. The country is very corrupt, as if the UK is not corrupt. The country is bad, insecurity, everything, as if the UK is a place whereby there is no single crime in the UK. Now she has succeeded in her life as a UK person. She rose to this very high position. I would expect that a person, a woman of her status, will keep quiet about her own country. She will shut her mouth. She will stop running her own country down. She should distance herself so that we will not even know that she's even from Nigeria. If this woman does not open her mouth, I bet you many Nigerians will not even know that she's from Nigeria. We will not even care about her because there are so many issues happening in Nigeria that we don't just care about other people that much. There are so many Nigerians running around the place that we don't even know each other. But she keeps opening her mouth that she's a Nigerian, but she's not a Nigerian. She's from Nigeria, she's not in Nigeria. And Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that, Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that. And Nigerians are coming to the UK to do this, to take advantage of. What is wrong with this woman? She has succeeded as a UK person. She should shut her mouth, but she's not shutting her mouth. She keeps going to interviews to run her mouth about Nigerian people. So we need to ask her that, what did Nigerian do to you? Apparently, she hates the country. It's clear that she hates the country, because only somebody that is full of hatred we carry this kind of attitude. But why can't she let the country go at the same time? Now she have two passports. She can easily renounce her Nigerian citizenship officially, that she's no longer a Nigerian. There's a provision in the constitution for doing that, and you can burn your passport or tear it or return it or do anything you want to do with it, and you don't come back to the country anymore. And we are fine with that. But she has refused to do this. Then she keeps lying. She came on the news the other day lying that a woman cannot have and give citizenship to her children if she's from Nigeria. That is a very big lie. Nigerian law tells you that both parents, whether the man or the woman, if they have a child with a foreigner outside, that child automatically is a Nigerian citizen. We know that for facts. But she's lying that because her mom or something, she cannot have Nigerian citizenship, or something, that her children cannot have Nigerian citizenship. All those are lies. She that is there right now as a British PM, by virtue of the fact that she is a Nigerian, her parents are Nigerian, her children and her grandchildren are all entitled to Nigerian citizenship. That is no question. Her two children are automatically entitled to Nigerian citizenship. So why is she going around lying that her children cannot obtain Nigerian citizenship? She's telling this lie because she don't want her children to obtain Nigerian citizenship. So we all know this for a fact. So this woman, I have seen two things about her. It's either she hates Nigeria so much with a burning, fierce passion that nobody knows what happened to her in Nigeria, that she hates the country so much, or that the UK government is using her to create very, very stringent immigration laws for Nigerians coming to their country. So it's either she's being used by the UK government to cause problems for Nigerians, or she's just on her own self-destructive Terminator mission to make sure that she torture or she do something bad to as much Nigerians as possible to damage the image, not only the image, the reputation, and to make things difficult for Nigerians coming to the UK. Because it is apparently, this is a mission. This is a mission right now. This Kemi Badenoch. Her name is really bad. She's a bad knock on the door of Nigerians. Nigerians in UK, I'm sure that they are very, very afraid of this woman now. When you hear the name Kemi Badenoch, it means that immigration, deportation, oppression, white supremacy. She is the poster child of white supremacy right now in the UK. There have never been a person in history that is so vehemently opposed to the success of our own people in the United Kingdom than this lady. This lady now is like a Terminator that is out there searching and scrutinizing all Nigerians in the UK to make sure that they are fully in line with the policies of the government. With a person like Kemi Badenoch now, it will be very difficult for. She has already made it very difficult for Nigerians to get UK citizenship. Due to her influence and her activities, it is now 10 years. Recently now, the UK government have taken about 100 jobs from the list of jobs that have visa sponsorship. They have taken a whole 100 of it. Little jobs like call center jobs, assistant job, receptionist job. All these are jobs that Nigerians go to take and they get visa sponsor. She has stopped it, make it very difficult. This is a woman that her parents went to the UK to benefit from so-called opportunities that are there to succeed and excel. She is a product of a direct beneficiary of this policy that make her who she is today. Now, what did she do? She has now closed the door against people that are coming behind her. And she's closing more doors for her own people to excel in the UK. Meaning she wants to make it very difficult for Africans to succeed in the UK. She wants to create a new slave class that no other Africans can be able to be like her. If this is not witchcraft I don't know what this one be. This woman is a perfect Negropean, and her whole policies is the promotion and development advancement of white supremacy in the UK. Even the UK current Prime Minister Keir Starmer have called her the defender of the white race in public. Keir Starmer called her defender of the white race. They have never seen a black woman that is so hateful to her own black people in the UK Parliament before. So Keir Starmer have given her that title. She is the defender. So how can this be? What made her to be this way? This is result of her orientation. I will say it is due to her parents. Her parents gave her a very wrong orientation. Everything white is good, everything black is evil. This is what probably fueled the direction of her parents to take her to the UK. And this woman would have been raised in a very Christian-dominated background. She is a thorough Negropean. This is the kind of woman that we say African spirituality is demonic and should be destroyed and abolished. This is a woman that I believe I've never had any real authentic experience about African spirituality. She is a full Christian as she is there. She have thrown everything African from her except her skin. We are waiting for her to go and bleach her skin so that we'll know that she's completely white. This is the only thing we are waiting for now, because she has been able to oppose Nigeria to the point whereby Nigerians cannot even breathe around her anymore. She is Kemi Badenoch, a bad knock on the door of Nigeria. This is who she is now. So we should congratulate her, and we should accept her the way she is. So what can we do for this kind of people? We need to try to create an environment, not to create this kind of monsters in the future. Apparently, there are many black people like her, Negropeans, running around. These are the people that have loved their masters so much that they are now defenders of the white race. We see this in the movie Django. We see Samuel L. Jackson. This woman is a perfect example of the role that Samuel L. Jackson was playing with Leonardo DiCaprio in Django. If you have seen the Django movie, she is a Negropean. A Negropean in spirit, a Negropean in soul, and in action. She is the embodiment of the hatred, the anger, the deprivation, and for being who she is, for being born in Africa, for being born a black person, and she wished she was born as a white person. This one have hate herself so much that the hatred for why they don't even born me as a black person. I have to destroy all black people so that I will make sure that I teach them a very bitter lesson. In our next life, she's going to be born white. And I'm sure that all our children, she will make sure they get married to white people. And she is going to reincarnate as a white man or a white woman in her next life. It's obvious. Because this woman hates everything African. She hates Africa. She hates Nigeria so much. A funny woman. But the good thing is that we need people like this to teach most of our people back home a lesson. That they need to believe in themselves in order to free themselves. You cannot run away to another man's land to say you want to start a life there. You will always be a slave there. Now, this woman, she thinks that one day she may be the Prime Minister of the UK. Maybe she can be Prime Minister of UK for a section or a season. But what does that matter to me? That is nothing to me. It doesn't matter to the rest of Nigeria. We simply don't care. What we care about is that she stopped running her mouth and leave us alone. I mean, there are many things she can easily talk about in the UK, many pet projects, or talk about other things in the UK, but don't be running your mouth against Nigerian people. Nigerians are this, Nigerians are that. 2 days ago, she gave an interview that she went to a school, that the school she went to in Nigeria is like prison, that she was made to cut grass with machete. Well, in Nigeria, government secondary schools, every student cut grasses. I went to a government secondary school myself. I use Ojigbe. We declare grass. It is normal. We have grasses everywhere. Students are taught how to clear grass. Students are taught how to plant. It is not punishment. The way we live in Africa is different from the UK. As an African child, you must know how to clear grass. You must know how to plant things. It is normal. It is part of our development process. But the way she was saying it in the interview, like it was punishment for her to learn how to clear grass. In my own view, she was a lazy person, a lazy student. We clear grass till we have blisters. That is how you learn. It's not a bad thing. They give you portions in school. If you late, even if we don't do anything, they just come out. We have fields everywhere. There are grasses everywhere in Africa. As a student, you have to clear. They ask you bring ojigbe. As you are bringing your books to school, you are bringing we call it ojigbe. It is not even machete. It's just cutlass. Not even cutlass. Now ojigbe we call them for clearing. You bring it to school and you use it to clear. It is normal process. Everybody that went to government school, everybody do this in Nigeria. It is not punishment. It is training. How you call yourself an African child, you cannot know how to plant common yam, common salt, common pepper, ordinary basic things. You cannot plant anything. What kind of child are we raising? Are we raising stupid children? This was what she was saying in the interview, like it was corporal punishment for her. It was a big deal. Well, if it was a big deal for you, don't send your children to Nigeria. Okay, live your life in the UK. We don't care about you. We have a lot of problems in Nigeria. We don't care about her, obviously. But she will not stop running her mouth. This is how you know somebody that is a Negropean. That in somebody that is suffering from self-hate. This woman is the Terminator of white supremacy. And she has done a very good job. Now everybody know her. She has made herself popular now in Nigeria and popular in the UK. The PM that hates Nigeria, that is from Nigeria but cannot get over Nigeria, that is still obsessed with Nigeria for whatever reason we don't know. So apparently, despite the success of this woman, I can see that she is not happy with her life. Even her smile is fake. All her videos, all her pictures, when you see her, she don't even have a genuine smile. She has somebody that have a dark secret that carries a kind of emotional pain in her heart that she don't want anybody to know. And whatever pain, I feel sorry. Maybe something bad happened to her in Nigeria. Whatever happened to her, I am sorry. Nigeria have happened to all of us, but seriously, she needs therapy. Whatever secret thing happened to her, she's not saying, she should say it so that we can seek justice for her. Because a lot of bad things happen in Nigeria. We had a lot of child molestations, all kind of criminal acts happening. She should say something so at least she is a big woman now. She can get justice. There's something that I believe happened to this woman that she has not spoken yet. But instead of her addressing the situation, she's taking it out on the whole of Nigeria. This is what I see in her case. She needs to open up and say what happened to her so that we can get justice for her. Now, she's a PM now. If she says something happened to her in the past, they are going to find that person. Nigerian government, UK government will find that person and then we take that person out or do something. But she's not saying anything, but she's taking it out on the whole Nigeria, on the whole Africa. This is what I see is wrong with this woman. Okay, she hates Africa. Apparently, she hates black men. Her husband is a white man. We wish her well. She has children. Everything seems to be okay, but she's not okay. People will wish to be in her, but I don't wish to be like her. I don't wish to be so hateful. I don't wish to carry a fake smile all around. I don't wish to be an enemy of my people. That I will not be the one that is closing opportunities for my people, same opportunities my parents and I benefited. I will not go to the UK and I will start closing all those places that people used to come and benefit one or two things. I will be shutting. I don't want to be that person. Okay, I don't want to be like her. Okay, I don't even envy her. I don't envy her. I see her as the enemy and I feel sorry for her that so far this is what you accomplish. When people come to life to accomplish very good things, our accomplishment is in promoting and furthering white supremacy, continuing from where the slave master stopped. This is what she's doing. A very damn good job as at that. So this is Kemi for you. A product of Nigeria, a very bad product. Kemi Badenoch. A product, a corrupted, polluted, contaminated, infiltrated product of Nigeria in action in the UK, carrying out the services that they did not even request her to carry out, blocking opportunities for Nigeria, insulting Nigerians, demarketing Nigeria, taking job opportunities from Nigerians, locking the doors against Nigerians, talking down on Nigerians, everything. This is our work now. So now this is the things that happen when we miseducate our children, that when we put inferiority complex to the children, when we tell them that they should follow Jesus Christ and Africa ain't shit. Africa have nothing to offer you. When you give your children this kind of orientation, you tell them to be good Christians. A good Christian is to hate Africa, is to hate your ancestral land, is to hate your culture and your spirituality. A good Christian must do this. So she should change her Yoruba name to a pure English name. She should change the Kemi. She already changed the father's name to Badenoch. So she should change Kemi to something else, to Karen Badenoch, or something Badenoch, or the white Badenoch. She should change her name. Then she should tear a Nigerian passport or renounce officially a Nigerian citizenship. Then she should be in the UK. Let's see how far she will go. Maybe one day that we make her Prime Minister of UK. Then, or maybe one day she'll become something. She can also become the Queen of UK. Who knows? So we wish her well. So this is what happens when Negropeans get into power. They do the opposite, or they destroy their people. Okay, all the damage she has been doing is to her own people, and she seems to be happy doing this. She's not the Terminator of our own people. So this is what it is. So this is a Kemi Badenoch for you. And ladies and gentlemen, another Negropean in action. So you need to prepare for this kind of people. We need to try to teach the younger generations how not to be like this woman, and why they should ignore this woman, and why we should feel sorry for her. And this is not a legacy that anybody should want to emulate. To be an enemy of your race, enemy of your own country, enemy of your own self, enemy of other people's progress. This is not something we should emulate. So this is what it is. So I thank you very much for watching today. Questions or comments are welcome. I would like to know your opinions, and such people like this, we should call them out, and we should look at them for what they have. It is what it is. There will always be witches and wizards like this, evil people that don't want other people to grow. There will always be pians like this kind of woman. Very sad excuse for a human being, a non-entity, and an idiot, a piece of shit. That is she. She's not better than any single Nigerian. Okay, she's just a tool. She's just a colonial relic in action. She's something that even the white people she's trying to be like, I believe they hate her very much, because she's a copy. Nobody will see original and go for a copy. They are just using her to, the UK, they are very smart people. When they want to do something, they use people from your race. Same thing America did with Obama. They will use a black person to fight a black person. They will say it's a black sister doing this, not them. Same way they use that Indian man to push harsh immigration policies on the Indian people, Rishi Sunak. Immediately he did his one term to create strong immigration policies against Indians. They took him away. So this woman, I believe they are being using her to make harsh immigration policies against Africa. And she's a perfect poster child for this. And when they are tired of her, they will still get rid of her, because she can contribute nothing. Her parents contributed nothing. She's the same thing as the rest of them. She's a Negro to them. They also call her the N-word behind her back. The defender of the white race. She's that person. So it's a shame. So I thank you all for watching today. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell so that it will enable all notifications, so that when I post video like this, you will get it instantly. Then if you want to learn African spirituality, this is the direct source. This is the main place. I teach African spirituality from the ground floor, from the history to the science to the metaphysics. When you enroll in my program, you will know all these things, and within 6 months you will be a master of the subject. So please register, and you'll be glad you did. Then if you like to read, I have written some very powerful books on African spirituality. These books that I have written here, it has never been written before in the history of the whole West Africa. This is on quantum physics, talks about the invisible particles of nature, the things you can't see with the naked eyes. African spirituality studies the spirit world. It is the same thing. Quantum physics originated from African spirituality. So if you want to know where science and spirituality intersects, this is the book you need to read. In this book, I covered advanced topics like time travel, space travel, quantum entanglements, the wormhole, the black hole, the grand unified almighty theory, origin of God, origin of Christian religion, 666, black matter consciousness, the evil forest, negative space, and a lot more. So it's a very powerful book that we show you all these connections between science and spirituality, and we enhance your understanding. It will give you a bird's eye view, a holistic eye view of this subject, so that you will see the intricate connections, so you will not throw your African spirituality away. You are going to be very, very proud of your African spirituality, and it will help you to solve many problems. So please get this book. You will not find it anywhere. Get it from here. When you buy the books, you helping to advance the development of African spirituality. This one, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods, have 200 spells here. Spells for health, for love, protection, prosperity, and different kind of illnesses. All of them are here. You need this knowledge, ancient wisdom for today, to advance your practice, to expand your capabilities and abilities, and just to know all these things to help you grow. The more you know about nature is the more you know about God. God is in everything. God is in every element, everywhere. So after God created the world, he hid himself inside the world. So you're not going to find him. He's not a man with binoculars in Christianity, or one place looking at you and doing nothing. He's inside everywhere. So for us to know him, we have to interact and connect with all the natural elements and work with them. This is how we become God. By working with these elements, we infuse ourselves with the natural elements of nature, and we become one with them. And then when we will something, it manifests. This is the simple truth of African spirituality. Knowing yourself, know thyself, know the world, know nature. This is how we know God. So get knowledge. Knowledge is power. I keep telling you, people, don't believe in somebody telling you go to one heaven. No heaven is anywhere. He just want to take your money, and when you die, you say scam you for this lifetime. So know your way, not because, okay? It's an advice. Know your way is not an insult. Know thyself. It's not today they have been saying know thyself, know thyself. Know thyself, and man shall know the gods. If you don't know yourself, you don't know anything. So get knowledge. This one, which parts of our maintain pathways to ascension, talks about different deities, African deities, origin of African deities, how to make contact with them, how to understand these principles, and what they do. You cannot ignore these principles. You cannot ignore that they are parts of life. So you have to learn how to work with them. So this is why this book is very important. This book will take you, will advance your spiritual development and prepare you for your next incarnation, so that you don't waste time following religion or doing unnecessary things that does not serve you. It makes you discover who you are early, so you can start manifesting the kind of life that you want to live, to bring about the desired change that you are truly looking for. So get this book, Whispers of Amenity. It will help you bridge that gap. Better yet, get the 3 and have a whole 360-degree access to knowledge. Okay? Then if you want to buy your spiritual items, your native shop, your soaps, your calories, your herbs, your perfumes, your candles, meditation beads, miracle stone, black stone, thunderstone, all these spiritual items that we use in African spirituality, I sell them on this channel. You can contact me for that. If you want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do that on this channel. I charge $50 for that. And apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you all in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. All love.